Language Foundations Vocabulary Flashcards, helping you achieve understanding.
Making or becoming suitable. Adjusting to circumstances. A settlement of differences. They reached an accommodation with Japan. In the theories of Jean Piaget, the modification of internal representations in order to accommodate a changing knowledge of reality. Living quarters provided for public convenience. Overnight accommodations are available. Physiology, the automatic adjustment in focal length of the natural lens of the eye. The act of providing something, lodging or seat or food, to meet a need. The act of making something different, as e.g. the size of a garment. An amount added or deducted on the basis of qualifying circumstances. The process of adapting to something, such as environmental conditions. The act of adjusting something to match a standard. Making or becoming suitable. Adjusting to circumstances. In harmony with the spirit of particular persons or occasion. We have come to dedicate a portion of that field. It is altogether fitting and proper that we should do this. Putting clothes on to see whether they fit. Being precisely fitting and right. Making or becoming suitable. Adjusting to circumstances. Usually in the plural, furnishings and equipment, especially for a ship or hotel. A small and often standardized accessory to a larger system. A change for the better. Progress in development. A condition superior to an earlier condition. The new school represents a great improvement. The act of improving something. Their improvements increased the value of the property. Move forward, also in the metaphorical sense. Being ahead of time or need. Gave advance warning. A change for the better. Progress in development. A movement forward. Give a promotion to or assign to a higher position. Women tend not to advance in the major law firms. An amount paid before it is earned. A tentative suggestion designed to elicit the reactions of others. She rejected his advances. Situated ahead or going before. An advance party. Increase or raise. Increase in price or value. The news caused a general advance on the stock market. Obtain advantages, such as points, etc. Develop in a positive way. Move forward. We have to advance clocks and watches when we travel eastward. The act of moving forward, as toward a goal. Rise in rate or price. Contribute to the progress or growth of. Bring forward for consideration or acceptance. Advance an argument. Cause to move forward. Develop further. Pay in advance. Can you advance me some money? A change for the better. Progress in development. The act of relieving ills and changing for the better. An improvement that adds to the value of a property or facility. The act of colonizing. The establishment of colonies. A community of people smaller than a town. Termination of a business operation by using its assets to discharge its liabilities. A body of people who settle far from home but maintain ties with their homeland. Inhabitants remain nationals of their home state but are not literally under the home state's system of government. Something settled or resolved. The outcome of decision-making. They finally reached a settlement with the Union. A conclusive resolution of a matter and disposition of it. An area where a group of families live together. Learning that takes place as a normal part of cognitive development. Housing available for people to live in. He found quarters for his family. Housing available for people to live in. The act of making something different, as e.g. the size of a garment. An event that occurs when something passes from one state or phase to another. The act of revising or altering, involving reconsideration and modification. The act of making something different, as e.g. the size of a garment. An event that occurs when something passes from one state or phase to another. The neighborhood had undergone few modifications since his last visit years ago. The grammatical relation that exists when a word qualifies the meaning of the phrase. Slightly modified copy. Not an exact copy. A modification of last year's model. A person who contributes to the fulfillment of a need or furtherance of an effort or purpose. They hired additional help to finish the work. A means of serving. There's no help for it. Improve the condition of. These pills will help the patient. Give help or assistance. Be of service. Everyone helped out during the earthquake. A person or thing that is a resource that helps make something easier or possible to do. The activity of contributing to the fulfillment of a need or furtherance of an effort or purpose. Offered his help in unloading. Abstain from doing. Always used with a negative. I can't help myself. I have to smoke. Be of use. This will help to prevent accidents. Help to some food. Help with food or drink. I served him 3 times, and after that he helped himself. Take or use. She helped herself to some of the office supplies. Contribute to the furtherance of. This money will help the development of literacy in developing countries. Improve. Change for the better. New slipcovers will help the old living room furniture. Improve the condition of. The work of providing treatment for or attending to someone or something. Give help or assistance. Be of service. A person or thing that is a resource that helps make something easier or possible to do. Visual aids in teaching. The activity of contributing to the fulfillment of a need or furtherance of an effort or purpose. Rescue party went to their aid. Gift of money or other material help to support a person or cause. A person or thing that is a resource that helps make something easier or possible to do. His job was to give technical assistance over the phone. The activity of contributing to the fulfillment of a need or furtherance of an effort or purpose. Could not walk without assistance. Gift of money or other material help to support a person or cause. Economic assistance to depressed areas. Work for or be a servant to. Is a salesperson assisting you? Give help or assistance. Be of service. The activity of contributing to the fulfillment of a need or furtherance of an effort or purpose. He gave me an assist with the housework. Act as an assistant in a subordinate or supportive function. Sports. The act of enabling another player to make a good play. The attribute of having been domesticated. Accommodation to domestic life. Her explorer husband resisted all her attempts at domestication. Adaptation to intimate association with human beings. Being abnormally tolerant to and dependent on something that is psychologically or physically habit-forming, especially alcohol or narcotic drugs. A general accommodation to unchanging environmental conditions. The act of adjusting something to match a standard. The act of adjusting again, to changed circumstances. A very thorough search of a person or a place. A shakedown by the police uncovered the drugs. Extortion of money, as by blackmail. Initial adjustments to improve the functioning or the efficiency and to bring to a more satisfactory state. The new industry's economic shakedown. Intended to test a new system under operating conditions and to familiarize the operators with the system. A shakedown cruise. A middle way between two extremes. An accommodation in which both sides make concessions. The newly elected congressmen rejected a compromise because they considered it business as usual. Expose or make liable to danger, suspicion, or disrepute. The nuclear secrets of the state were compromised by the spy. Make a compromise. Arrive at a compromise. Nobody will get everything he wants, we all must compromise. Settle by concession. A manner of living that reflects the person's values and attitudes. A temporary accommodation of a disagreement between parties pending a permanent settlement. Inexpensive accommodations on a ship or train. A class of accommodations on a ship or train or plane that are less expensive than first-class accommodations. A class of accommodations on a ship or train or plane that are less expensive than first-class accommodations. Mail that includes letters and postcards and packages sealed against inspection. The highest rank in a classification. The most expensive accommodations on a ship or train or plane. A house where rooms are rented. A house where rooms are rented. A class of accommodations on a ship or train or plane that are less expensive than first-class accommodations. Not the highest quality in a classification. Not the highest rank in a classification. Accommodation for animals, especially for horses. The act of steering a ship. The cheapest accommodations on a passenger ship.
Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.